a new battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you will.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Strahan. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 8 yards there helps, but they're still stuck now. 3rd and long coming up. Cunningham to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
This is taken at the 15. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback, the former Baylor Bear. It's RG3. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup at 7, past the 30 to the 32.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
Yards that time on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The Cunningham's throw taken in by Moss.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Cunningham. That is caught. It's Chad Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Cunningham. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Stop.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
To throw is RG3. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now Griffin.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Griffin.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Wide open, Amari Cooper.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Griffin will throw again. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Griffin. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Griffin. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Griffin. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Griffin finding Knox there, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down. Johnson to return it. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track? Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Finding Sanders on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys. A first down carry here for Johnson. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Cunningham looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 32 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going. And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now it's Griffin. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game. Well, it's a thought that is worth having, because so far in this game,
This defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now this throw caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Johnson is in for a touchdown.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it is now 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
From the 44, Griffin. That's complete. Again, he's got Marshall.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. After the sack on 1st down, Griffin. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Marshall. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Throwing again, Griffin. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Out of the gun, Griffin. For Marshall, that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They begin the drive with Johnson.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Moss. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Cunningham. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely